Has anybody else bought a game that they've never played, but they thought to themselves, I'll play it a little bit down the line eventually when I stop playing all my fun games? Well, it took an entire console generation for me to finally get around to be playing Deus Ex Human Revolution. And I'll be honest, give me a challenge. Tell me a story. Give me a challenge, I guess. Okay. I should have read that message. It might have said I couldn't save. Didn't check it. Art. Always the weird ass art, huh? It's like some weird, like, satanic shape. Never anything like anything I would enjoy. Although I just enjoy like a giant sculpture of the Gears of War people. Without faces, obviously, just like soldiers with especially with their helmets on. I don't want to see their faces. I spoke with Montreal. Didn't Montreal make this game? Those bastards. Putting themselves in their own game. Have you seen our research? Haha, putting text messages on the screen. That's the future. Anybody else completely unimpressed by this console generation? Because, yeah, I bought a 360. The CD drive works really poor. Ethernet barely works. Wi-Fi is shit. Wi-Fi antenna is pretty much shit. I decided to play Just Cause 3 for about 15 minutes. Game was slow the entire way. Playing at about 20 frames a second. Maybe 30 at some points when I wasn't doing anything. Probably just standing there. It has a lot of problems. It's fucking slow. I mean, then I bought a PS4. It's slow, but it at least chugs through everything. I'm not saying it's better. Anybody else regretting buying a console and not having a PC that can just do everything? And I understand people where they're like, oh, I don't like the complexities of a PC. A PC, I don't understand when you were born, but a PC isn't that complex anymore. I install a game, and it usually runs if I have the right stuff, you know? In fact, I can't think of anything that's happened that, you know, whoa, Jesus Christ. Hell of a news reporter. That would instantly make me watch the news right there. Just she comes on going, and there's been riots everywhere. People are dead. Now back to sports. And then the sports are Rocket League. Why am I watching this intro? I'm not actually reading it. I don't actually care. And I do admit that's the problem. That's the reason I have problems with every game. It's just, you know, when I do on this, it's just like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, it's generic handsome man. I'm guessing he's us. Because everybody wearing a long trench coat will eventually be us. I kind of like his appearance. I saw Humanity Divided or whatever the newest one that's coming out is on pre-order on Steam, and it I'll be honest, I still look at that and go, yeah, pretty cool. This is last generation too, and I'm still looking at these graphics like, yeah, pretty good. I'm not saying they're the best graphics, but then again, I don't play every Call of Duty that comes out. Call of Duty is the greatest game ever because it's literally just, hey, how much have graphics progressed within the last year? That's literally the game. It's not mechanics, it's not engine, it's what can we do better with graphics. And if they're really stupid, it's what can we not change at all about the graphics. That is the best part about it. I'll be honest, I'm a Battlefield person. Why? Because if I'm going to go around and do something, I'd rather do it in a fucking tank. Because a tank is so much better. My greatest moment ever was when I was driving an Abrams tank. We were playing Capture the Flag. We had the flag. 15 seconds left. We needed to get there, and there were buildings in the way, and my buddy says, Nick, we got to go around. I'm like, there's no time, and I crashed right through the buildings. He got out, captured the flag. Some guy was just about to come as he did it, and boom, fired canister shot right into his face. Man, it was awesome. Okay. So, indeed. These graphics still impress me. By the way you're doing that, you're almost nervous that you're about to have sex with me. Oh wait, X to talk. Been playing too much PS4. Yes, when I play Fallout 4 on my PC, I do use a PS4 controller. Why? Because I'm insane, and I kind of like the feel of the PS4 controller better. I actually bought a micro-switched Xbox 360 controller. I couldn't tell you the name of it. Oh, the Power A, and it's when you can flip it between micro-switched and just the regular what are they called? Just like a regular toggle. And I'll be honest, that the micro switches only work one half the time. If you ever watch any of the Resident Evil stuff I'll do, you'll notice that Barry kind of freaks out. That's the controller. That's not the game shitting out. That's the micro switch going. I mean, I think it's literally. I don't think it's even a micro switch. I think it's literally. I mean, of course it's a micro switch, but it's not like as quality as an arcade stick as they'd like to say. I mean, this controller was only like $79, which is a lot of money, but not really anymore. Like $80 back when controllers that were like, oh my god, micro switches. It's like $80 was like, yeah, that's a good chunk of your paycheck. You know what? This kind of scares me that this is actually going to be our future. Why are we trying to make Oh, you son of a bitch. You dropped those shoe boxes. And it's your fault, by the way, so I don't want to fucking hear you, black woman. Oh, look, there's white guy and generic military guy. Oh, he's not white. He's got a prosthetic, too. Perfect. So he's the perfect representative for our country. You look familiar and less black than I remember. I keep saying that. I gotta stop. Anyway, why is it we're trying to make robots a damn thing when we're just gonna eventually make humans into robots? Like, I saw that, where the girls, like, where they have the robotic girl who can do the facial expressions, and there's like, I want to take over the world. I want to take over the world. It's shit like that. Oh, God. Let me guess. That was like canister shot, and they're just going to get all right back up. Oh, never mind. That's just literally anti-riot. Okay, that didn't make any sense. Did it just shoot a bunch? Why is it that it's always a stationary object and not like a tiny little terror drone from Red Alert that just shoots tear gas grenades in all directions? Why can't we have that? Like, why is that not invention? Why is it always a stationary object that just shoots? Oh my god, a stationary object that goes up and shoots a bunch of shit. It's like, okay, how are we going to deploy that? Oh, we're going to have to walk it in. It's like, yeah, but it shoots 360. There's no point. It's I don't know. It's one of those things. Oh, elevator footage. Where's me? Where's ass-kicking McGee? I like everyone, Dr. Reed. Look at the way she sits. She is trying to seduce me. You can't say she isn't. Like, everything she's doing, if she just pushed out her chest a little bit more, dude, we'd be having sex in this elevator right now. I wonder what button I'd press to do that. Why is that not a minigame? Press A to go deeper. And then, you got that one guy that's like going all the way. He's like tapping it like he's insane. You got the one guy that's going, I'll just lightly tap it. Don't want to go too far. Okay, I'm trying to have fun, not get her pregnant. Hey, it's Ponytailed Man. Why do I feel like you're a bad guy? You're either a bad guy or you're flying plane. Is that the plane from XCOM? I can't tell. If you can tell, I've been playing XCOM lately. What's the weight limit of this? Maximum load, 963 pounds. How much do we weigh after the prosthetics? Or are they that good of prosthetics? X-Cop, I doubt you'd understand. Oh, no. Never. X-SWAT, and you'd be surprised. After I break your legs, I'll start the interrogation. Watched Jack Reacher recently, and I thought that was a great movie. Also watched John Wick, which was for an action movie, for a mindless action movie. It's all I wanted. Which, I'll be honest, I was extremely disappointed. Like Fast and Furious 6, which is the newest one that I think that came out as this recording. And man, that was bad. Man, it's one of those movies I do admit I didn't turn my brain off for, but in all honesty, there was so much unrealistic shit happening. Armor-piercing rounds. Okay, it hasn't pierced your armor. It's obviously not armor-piercing, because there's armor-piercing rounds do go through bulletproof glass unless it's like 3 feet thick. And then how are you even going to see through that shit? Good. How's our girl holding up? She's nervous. Not really into the whole science thing, boss. Can I bring with the natural order? Fat people need to stay fat. Stop the liposuction. I don't get the prosthetic things. Like, oh, people don't, Oh no, there's an alert. Why is your entire back wall a monitor? Does it help that it's bigger? I mean, It helps it helps with resolution though. Okay, let me know what I find, okay? I'm a cop, not... What am I going to do? I'm not an engineer. I'm not Isaac Clarke here. I can't go down to the ventilation system and be like, time to reboot all this shit. Okay. Use... God damn it. Oh. What? Okay.